Good evening and a very warm welcome to this special episode of We the People, coming to you tonight from Hyderabad. Hyderabad, of course, is really at the heart of the movement for a separate state for Telangana. And there is now finally anticipation that an announcement from the central government on this particular issue is imminent. This after a lot of back and forth and dithering by the UPA government, which initially announced that it was committed to a separate state and then reneged on that statement. As consultations go on in Delhi, here in the heart of Andhra Pradesh, really, Telangana continues to be an emotional issue. There's also the larger question of what happens to the jewel in the Nizam's crown, so to say, the city of Hyderabad. On We the People today, coming to you from the beautiful locale of the Hyderabad Public School, we're going to look at whether Telangana is an idea whose time has come. And for all of you watching this program from other states, we're going to ask a more fundamental philosophical question. Why is it that in modern India, we have so many movements across the country for smaller states, for carving out newer states that still trigger such fierce emotional responses? Are these the kind of debates that a modern united country needs at all? Ram, if I can start with you. We are now seeing quite clearly the first signs that this is an issue that is going to be perhaps resolved one way or the other quite soon. Those are the signs coming out of Delhi. In that context, do you believe it's time now for the strike, which is entering here almost 1 month, should be called off so that there's some breathing space for the people and also for all sides to be able to talk to each other?
Barkha, the reason why the general strike has been launched is because we've explored every possible route. We've tried everything under the sun to make this issue an issue of national prominence, and in the last 11 years of our existence, we've successfully managed to extract a promise out of the UPA government by the fast that was triggered on the 29th of November 2009 by our leader, Mr. K. Chandrasekhar Rao.
Given the statements you're now seeing, is it time to pull back the strike?
That's what I'm saying. If we get to hear something from the union government, something concrete, we want the UPA government to come forward, take a decision, and we want them to ensure and we want them to make it very clear to us that they will stand by the decision they take this time around, because we don't want them to get squared again. You know, we don't want them to get...
So you don't want a repeat of December 2009 where there was an announcement and then a retraction. Mr. Rajagopal, here's the problem with the position you have taken. You have, of course, very publicly said you stand for a unified Andhra Pradesh. But the Congress party is committed in its manifesto to the creation of a separate state of Telangana. The Prime Minister has campaigned on that issue. Sonia Gandhi has campaigned on that issue. How then do you backtrack from that?
We never backtracked. Congress has never said that they will form the state of Telangana.
So it's a commitment in your manifesto, election rallies. I've seen those clips.
Let me come to that.
Okay.
I'm talking of 2004, 2009. In 2004, when we had alliance with TRS, we had alliance with CPI, CPM, who stand for United Andhra Pradesh, we clearly said Congress is committed to our Congress Working Committee resolution of 2001, where we said the smaller states issue will only resolved by second SRC. And not only that, we said that in the manifesto, we got TRS to sign on a document, an agreement, a pre-poll alliance. Before the alliance, we had an agreement signed with the TRS, committing and agreeing for SRC. That was the stated position, not only our position, but we also made TRS to come to our position.
That is true. Why was the second SRC not constituted? Let him answer the question.
That was our position in 2004.
Why don't you all first explain for an audience outside Andhra Pradesh, you want a second states reorganization commission. That's what you're saying. Let's spell out what SRC is.
I'm not saying that. That's our Congress Working Committee
resolution. So you're saying, Mr. Rajagopal,
2001, which was...
I want to clarify what you're saying. You're saying you do not accept that your party ever committed politically to a separate state.
I would also like to add, when you said that Sonia ji and Manmohan Singh ji said that they'll form them.
NDTV's cricket app, Android and iPhone, fastest scorecard, special analysis, and much more. Download free. ndtv.com/apps.